Um, it's going okay.
Yeah. What's going? I don't know.
Playing my
It feels like you've been like more excited lately. Did something happen?
No, just not playing great since a few days ago, so it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Gotcha.
Uh, yeah, I'm not too concerned. Just not sharp. I feel a little slow. Hopefully today will be better. I haven't played today. Um, I
Okay.
played for like a second just now, just to get my hands going.
So what's been
But it should be fine.
what areas? You said you're slow. What areas are you slow in right now?
I just feel like I felt a little slow out of shield. I felt a little slow. In terms of my punish, I felt a little slow in neutral.
Okay,
Or just like reacting to things.
but being a little slow and neutral, like those are all very different things. Like being a little bit slow in some of those areas could just be that it's like your hands are not
Yeah.
moving as fast on a given day, which is not
I
like
think that's yeah.
okay.
I
So
think that was like a few days, and I think I was a little. I got to be honest with you. I think I've had plat as a goal for a while, and I feel like I'm really close. And I think that once that set in, and I think like one of the things that helped me play better was playing way looser, not so focused on a goal or winning or anything. I think that really affected me. I haven't played ranked since that day, so I haven't like affected my elo. But I've played on ranked a lot, and I just think that that's been in my head, like playing for a goal, and I think that's thrown me off a bit.
okay.
Could be right because I thought I was playing better because I was playing loose and stuff like that. But I think I'm okay. I just think it happens. I want to be more consistent as a player. So working through a patch like this is okay. Um,
Well,
yeah,
this all
I have
sounds
lost to better players, and it's so sometimes like I'll get really fucked up and I'll check. I go, okay, that was a diamond player or a master level player. So feel a little bit better after seeing that, but.
yeah, like diamond lit players are pretty tough, and I think, but I would say I could see you punching up into certain diamond players. Master player, I think, is like a little bit maybe like you
Yeah.
might do it, but like I don't think yeah like that's a tall order. I think we can agree that's
If
a
I'm
tall
playing
order.
well, I've played diamond players that I'm like 10%, like 10 more percent, and I'm there. Like on a given day that I'm playing really well. Um, yeah, so I'm not concerned, right? I think that I'm playing good, and I think that
Are you thinking
I'm a
today's a
better
play
player.
day?
I want to play it. I want to play. I want to play a little ranked. Maybe I play like a couple unranked, get my hands warm, and then do some ranked. And let's try to win a few. I think 14 points back. I think that's like doable. Like playing two people at my rank probably gets me there.
You are very
So
yeah. I just took a look at like what's needed to hit plat. You are very very close.
so I thought we'd play a little unranked and get warm, maybe one or two games, and then play ranked. It's
I
been a
think
while
that
since we've done that.
I think that is a phenomenal idea. Um, One thing I would kind of advise is that so one of the things that you've been that we've kind of discussed is that when people are like retreating from you a lot, that's like a pain point. That's where like things tend to go off the rails a little bit.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to kind of like present is like the thing about float cancel aerials is that they don't have a ton of end lag. So taking space with them, like that concept, I think that's something that you might want. Like that's a concept we like. It's like an area of the character we might want to lean into a little bit. Um, are
Okay.
you are you searching right now?
No, I was waiting for you to finish and then.
Okay, gotcha. So do me a favor, open up versus mode with like just like we'll do the check that we normally do, but when you load the game with Peach and the other character, I want you to just like try float bear like pretend you're fighting someone and like try float bearing towards them as if and then like fall but pull away at the very end, like while you're
Okay,
falling.
so versus mode, right? Um, Go to FD.
Yep, FD is perfect for this.
Okay, so run me through. Do you see what's going on?
I do not see what's going on. Let me refresh on my end. It says no one's broadcasting to me. It probably just disconnected or something. So if let's go back to Slippy Launcher, it should just still have my stuff, and just hit start broadcast confirm.
Yeah. Oh, yep, that's exactly what happened. Do you see now?
I'm loading it now. Give me a second. Yep, I hear it, and I don't see anything on my screen. Yep, Fox Peach. Yep, we're good. So try. Okay, awesome. So pretend like he's running away from you. Like float bear towards him, and then pull away at the very end. So like we're gonna move with our have our back to him. So we're gonna float bear.
Whoops.
It's okay.
So float bear to him.
Yeah, and then pull away and then have your bear out. So we're not gonna. Yeah, exactly.
Like that.
And then land as soon as you think the hitbox is gone, and then just start something else. Try like dashing towards him after, or turn around jabbing.
Like that?
Yeah. Or turn around jabbing.
So like something like that, and then...
Yeah. Or just keep going at him. Like, float bear into another float bear, even.
Okay. So
or like, like float bear, like... Yeah. Try to fast fall these, though. We want quickness with landing. Because I know you've seen Laud do these before, and you see how much, like, how that just kind of gives you more ways of, like, moving around. Now, the other, Nair is also really good for this. With Nair, we want to, like, yep, exactly. With Nair, you can do them, like, you can do them at that height, you can do them slightly higher off the ground. Yeah, back here you can also do higher if you want. It depends on the matchup and such. Exactly. You can also do this with down air. Down air is really good for this too. Though with down air, you usually don't do them at ground level. You usually do them like higher, and then you like fast fall Nair during the interruptible frames. Yeah, exactly. Like that. Like you just want the Nair to be tighter. You don't even have to like necessarily. You can even start the falling before the you don't have to. You can start falling it with it, and then it's just getting the Nair exactly. So we want the Nair a little bit sooner. There we go. You got it. Yep, that one worked too.
Cool.
So like, and do you see like how these are useful though, or like how these might be useful?
Yeah, like against Marth, I think too, like floating over the down tilts.
Yeah. Versus any character, like, because it's really just another way to like move to control space in a more active way. Because I think that like with you don't appreciate you're not really used to using like her hitbox durations to their like, oh, let's go. Oh, that hell yeah.
Oh, I wanted to send you something yesterday. I got like pan into weak hit into weak hit.
That's awesome. I love that you have more control. Like, you're so much more confident in your follow-ups. That much is like super, super clear.
I at least try stuff, which I think is kind of important. Like, as long as I'm trying something that kind of makes sense. What I do got to do, I was watching a Stockholm Syndrome clip, and a local Peach player, and he, I do got to fast. I think I try to stay in float for every follow-up, and I got to fast fall and then like re-jump sometimes. Mm-hmm. Which I was watching like some of his combos and punishes today, and I was like, I gotta like do that a little more. So I think I'll try to incorporate that when I see I can. So I'm searching, queuing.
Perfect. What I find helps with that is just let go of your float when you hit them and then fast fall.
Yeah, I think that I agree.
Yeah.
Okay then. Okay. That was weird. It's like had like somebody's name for like a while. I don't want Peach Ditto. Okay, they don't want a Peach Ditto either. That was funny.
That was funny. Unbanked.
It's not a very fun Ditto.
Nicely done. Oh, we're learning knitting. We got text too. Let's go. Good DI. That wasn't enough. Oh, Randall was coming.
Yeah. I know. I gotta learn the timings.
It's if it's an odd number, he's on the right. If it's an even number, he's on the left. In the tens column.
I think of the Mewtwo King story where like he's like amazed that Armada knows the text. He's like, how can you pay attention to that many things?
Honestly, that like Armada is part of why I bothered to learn it, because I was like, this is just knowing a number. Like I can do that.
Oh. Did he know?
Nah, I mean he might like. Nice. He comes out on the 5 and then on the 5, by the way. Like 5 in the ones in the set ones column.
I'll play one more and then I'll go.
Yeah. Try to like hit the before you land, like you touch the ground. Just hit like forward on the C stick to try to like fair, so you don't like land with tech. Like if he hits you away and you're about to touch the floor, just try to like land not in knockdown, because it's just C stick forward, and if you get it, then yeah, great. If not, then whatever, you're knocked down anyway. Like it doesn't change anything. If you're in a knockdown, it doesn't change anything. If you don't have to deal with knockdown, then it like, yeah, it makes a difference. Nice. Oh, I thought you had that.
Me too.
Good idea, though.
Below 100, I'm okay grabbing the lich.
That makes sense, yeah. Everyone's options are worse over 100.
Especially like her, she already has limitations.
Are you thinking while you're fighting this guy?
Yeah.
Try not to. Just like, you already know this matchup. We've practiced it a lot, and we've worked a lot on it. Have trust in that. He hasn't done anything that, like, I've
been thinking, like, why am I like, maybe I should be pulling more turnips, but I think you're doing a good job of, like, preventing that.
Yeah, like, the thing is, you know all this stuff, though. Like, that's my point. Like, it's not so much, like, you'll find, you have the answers to what he's doing. Like, when he's swinging, you know to, like, dash attack and, like, use your faster moves if you're close enough. Like, you know this stuff. If he's further away, then we pull turnips. This is all stuff that you already know how to do. It's just a matter of, like, you know, executing it, and he's tough. But you already know, you have to have confidence in your game plan. Like, you've spent a lot of time working on it, and, yeah, it's good. Like, you played so much better on those last two stocks.
Yeah, it's okay. I could have played better on the ledge there, but
Yeah.
all right, queuing up ranked.
Hell yeah. But that's my point. Like, let's not think about what decisions we should be doing differently. We want to be paying attention. We want to be making the observations that we can make that are... Like, we already know our stuff. It's more about understanding the opponent. We want our focus...
Luigi, FOD or FD?
I would go FOD personally, but it's up to you. I think either level's fine.
I think I agree. I like FOD a lot.
Nice. Good timing. We're alive.
I'm surprised at that one.
Oh, Luigi's down air. The plumber's down airs are crazy.
Against a B?
Yeah. No, like his. So the thing is, remember, feet are usually not hurt boxes. Legs are, but feet are not. So his shoes, which is where his hitbox is basically all disjoint. So it beats things like that. It beats things that would like blow your mind. It's part of why his back air is so crazy.
The back air is crazy.
Like, granted, you have good moves too, but like, yeah, like his back air. I'd say his back air and his back air and down air are like really good. His nair is also quite good. But like, we already know this. We already know that those moves are good. Like, we don't need, yeah, we know what we're doing. There we go. He's the dock float height. Remember, he's like, we want to be like above his down smash and stuff when we're floating. We don't want to just let him hit us with that. There we go. Nice. Good evasion. You went fishing at the end there.
Yeah.
So talk
Probably
to
gonna ban.
talk to me. What'd you think of that?
Always hard when people go like top plat and stuff.
Throw the turnips up at him,
Yeah, that's what I started doing there.
and then
I
like
think I'm gonna go back.
okay, float higher. You are floating.
Yeah, you're saying the dock float.
And
Actually, what I'll do it.
you
I'll
can
go
do
to
it. You can also do it earlier because remember, if you're floating above his down B and for up angle forward tilt and his like down smash, you're checking all of those together. He doesn't have a way to burst forward at that point. So it's
agree.
really really safe.
It's a little weird matchup,
It
I think,
is.
but yeah, it's a little funky.
That's okay. We can handle funky. What we can't do is like what we can't handle is floating at a range where he can hit us with anything.
Yeah, kind of like a full hop.
Not even a full hop,
then-
like think of like the top of like a little bit higher than the top of your short hop. That's really where we're aiming for. It's just above where his hands are when he down Bs. That's where we're floating.
Okay.
You got this.
Ugh. Oh my god, the connection's so bad. Coach, it's so bad.
Up smash him.
It's a slideshow.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. We're gonna do what we can. Just like down smash him or hit him before he lands, if you can.
Yeah, I'm trying to down smash.
What on earth is going on here? I guess he disconnected.
I don't know. My elo says result pending.
Okay, so yeah, the network, the connection wasn't able to like hold it basically.
So what happens?
I don't know. Like it'll count as a disconnect. I don't know who it'll count against. I have no idea who it'll count against though. I wouldn't worry about that. What I would say here is, do you think it's on his end? Because we're still connected. Like I can still hear you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. It says I won. Like if I go to my Slippy thing, it's like shows a crown for me.
Then you probably
Like
then it's yeah, and I think I would probably assume that it's going to count for you then. So I don't know if you want to queue another set, go for it.
Yeah. So I don't think I got any points for that, but it doesn't show that I got a point.
Yeah, no, it won't because it's like result pending, right? So it's gonna look at it's gonna look at like who the connection quality and determine it based on that. It's a little RNG when it comes to that stuff. It's not a perfect system. It is what it is.
Okay, Ganon. I think we've talked about already. I'm gonna ban Yoshi's.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. Okay, so I'm between FOD and Battlefield. I'm thinking I'll go FOD.
FOD is good. The most important move versus Ganondorf is good dash dancing.
Yeah, we went over that.
Mm-hmm. Don't jump into this. When he's above you like that, just get out of the way. Don't jump into the stomp. Unless you're ready to like jump full hop nair. We don't jump into the. We don't like hang out in the stomp area.
Be tricky.
Nice. Good nair. Your attacks are way faster than his. If you get up into his face, like full hop it, like cover where he can move to in the air. Like instead of like float cancel in the air, try like full hop nairing during your combos and stuff. Or like same with up air. Yeah, see what I mean? Like just chase him, because like his attacks aren't as quick as yours. So if you can like get into him, yeah, like he has nothing. Like he's using his double jump for like self-defense like this, not because he wants to, but because he has to, because if he doesn't have like space, he can't actually fight you. Ganondorf's in the corner, only want one thing, it's disgusting.
I'm gonna ban Yoshi's.
Makes sense. I would expect Battlefield.
Yeah, I'm like, do I want to ban Yoshi's or do I want to... Yeah, Yoshi's.
I agree. So, okay, to clarify.
He might go Dreamland. I don't really like this on Dreamland, but... Oh, he's going back.
Okay, yeah.
I think there's a pretty good percentage for both.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's small, right? Like, that's really what Ganondorf is often looking for. So you see how he's, like, jumping up with Stomp Stomp? Just, like, jump into the... Like, when he does the second one, like the double jump stomp, full hop nair or up air. Yeah. See what I mean? Like, your up air is, like, 5 frames slower than your nair, and it's still traded with him in that spot. So, like, yeah. Nice. Good call. Ah, we didn't need to move back. That's okay. Nice. Near. Good. Nice. Trust your instincts. You got this. Your instincts were good that whole stock. Trust them. Nice.
This flood out of shield, not hit there. That's crazy.
Ganondorf's aerials are honestly pretty good on shield. Turnips go higher if you throw them on the ground when you're throwing up. Beautiful. Hell yeah. Hell yeah! Aw, they snuck in.
I guess Dreamland?
What's banned?
FD.
If you go Dreamland, you're gonna have to throw the turnips up on the ground. So
On
not
the ground.
because they go higher. You keep trying to like jump up and throw the turnip into him, but that's not the job of the turnip. The turnip is just is guarding that space. So you just like run cancel and throw it up. See what I mean? You can throw them. You can still throw them like throw them forward and stuff. Like all that stuff is still good. But yeah, like if you're covering top platform, cover top platform.
Oh my god, this guy plays so annoying.
I know.
They're all like that. They're all either racist, they hate gay people, or they play like this. I swear to God.
He's not a character that like he
truly is a dark arts.
He's not beating the allegations. Let's put it that way.
Only the Crimson Slayer plays cool.
I think that like I'm a Kage stan. I really do like Kage, but like yeah, Kage sometimes plays kind of lame. I'm not gonna lie.
Zane's Ganon was funny. All Zane's secondaries are funny.
Mm. When he's close to you and jumping around in the air, just like nair him more.
Just
fucking get in his face.
Like
whatever one gets in his face fastest. See what I mean? Because it forces him to like deal with your nair, and then you just like, and you can usually get out of the way and then do like continue like doing your thing. Because your aerials are quick and low lag.
Every time, fucking double jump.
I know, but that's what I mean. Like, this is why we want to be nairing those, because his double jump is small. See, like, we don't want to pull the turnip there. He had no jump. We just want to keep hitting him. This looks way harder for him. Cause yeah, like if he's double jumping to like to space, like he's using his like recovery resource for like basic movement. Nice.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Nice.
Oops.
Take a breath. Yep. Exactly. The hit will present the opening will present itself. Take a breath. Nicely done.
Yeah, that's just kind of going at the double jump helped a lot.
Yeah, of course it did. Of course it did. Like it lets you, like that's a big thing versus Falcon that I noticed that you don't do too. Because Falcon works the exact same way. Like he's just faster, but like it happens faster, but it's the same opening. It's the same. And the interesting thing is you know to do that versus Marth and Sheik, but not versus them, even though they're weaker defensively.
Yeah.
Which is like wild to me because it's like these are the two like those two like they literally cannot deal with it.
That seeing it like there really helped because that I mean against Fox I struggle with that too, but he's a little quicker and Falco and Dare's a little scarier. But
they're more Fox and Falco I think are two characters where their double jumps are so good that like you can't really like while that kind of threaten with their jump kind of thing does work, it's not nearly as consistent as it is versus Ganon or Marth or Sheik or Falcon. Like those characters are like actually weak below them. Fox and Falco are weak below them in the sense that like they're susceptible to death, but like they're not actually weak below them. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Playing a Fox right now.
Hell yeah.
Why do they always give me FD a lot? I think that's
This guy plays weird. Just keep your nose.
He plays so weird.
Yeah. Just do your like. Just try to like navigate it as best you can. Like sometimes Fox has a million playstyles at work just because he's got so much stuff that, yeah. This is like I have fought foxes like this before, like at high level. People do play like this, but yeah, it's gonna be a little weird. It's not gonna feel normal. I would say that like you see how he works in like really like big motions. Like he kind of like waits for you to do something and does something big. Try to use your superior like micros. Like Peach is like really good at doing like little motions. Try to use those to like fake him out. Cause like you can like you can double jump land. You can like you have double jump lands. You've got like your float cancels. You're fast basically. Like you don't move much, but you are fast in the space you do move in. So like try to use that to your like advantage. See what I mean? I think we can generally assume this guy is gonna like try to beat what we're doing on some level. So like, yeah, like just being direct is not necessarily like the move. Yeah.
Sometimes like I'll try to grab and I'll light shield. That's really annoying. Ooh.
Nice. God, if you got that full cancel in there, that would have been nasty. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I would have just grabbed him and chain grabbed him. I would have just. Oh, perfect timing too, of course.
I gotta be honest with you, I fucking never go for that. I was like,
you
okay,
saw it, you saw it, you knew. Like you saw it and knew.
I do it against Falco. It's like a reflex against Falco.
Falco doesn't have like doesn't have the hitbox protecting.
That's why it's like so much easier. I keep playing the most annoying people today.
Why is he annoying?
He's flopping around like a little rabbit.
It's annoying. It's annoying. Fox's full hop is extremely good, but you have everything. You have what you need. You have it. You've shown that you have what you need to beat this. Remember, he plays weird, and that hasn't really changed just with the change of like scenery. So we don't want to. He's trying to like avoid the like. He's kind of playing like to try to like bait you really hard. Like he's just trying. All he's trying to do is basically just like avoid direct confrontation with your scariest moves. So just play.
That's a great way to put it.
Nice.
Oh.
Hell yeah. Ho 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 ho! Let's go! Oh, a good idea with the back air. Great drift. Oh my god, that was perfect. Dude? You did it!
Oh, goodness.
Let's fucking go!
Oh. Fucking finally.
Hell yeah, this is what I'm talking about.
Oh my god.
Remember when you said you weren't gonna do it?
I feel great.
You should feel great.
And that guy played weird. I you know, a lot of times I've played a lot of like Foxes and Falcos like that, and they're very strange. It's funny because I think it's probably just because I have way more matchup knowledge. When Marts play like that, I'm like, oh, food, you know, because like I'm so accustomed to it, and even Sheiks. But like Fox, and you're right. I think that's like the thing. It's like that reactionary style to what I do, and I've always. And that kind of plays into what we talked about last night, where it's like the dash back and everything.
You handled that really well. Like
Yeah, no, and really
up.
the Ganon stuff, like the Ganon stuff, that I don't know, something went off in my head when you were saying that, and I was like, I see it, just like challenging the double jump. 'Cause I was always scared, right? Like I was always scared to chase, but I don't know, there was something about when you were telling me and I was seeing it, and I'm like, oh, that makes sense, and I'm like. I think I was playing that matchup weird where I'd give them a lot of space, and we did talk about like dash dancing closer to them and stuff like that. But I do see like the vision in, you know, I have really fast buttons, like use them, you know, don't let them use resources as defense like that. Especially slower characters.
Exactly. Like, so I can clear up a bit of the dash dance thing, I think. So the reality is that Ganondorf has a ton of range on his attacks. And he does move in a pretty slippery way. Like his airspeed is low, but his air acceleration is high. So basically, he doesn't have a high top speed, but he changes directions and drifts a good amount, like very quickly, relatively speaking. Now, granted, Peach still outperforms him in the air, but it's not as like cut and dry as people make it out to be. So with this dynamic, because she's also slow on the ground, like they're both slow on the ground, but he has more reach than her, she has to like take her time getting in on him. If she was a little bit faster, we would just do what Fox does and just rush him the fuck down and like murder him. Unfortunately, we are not fast enough to do that, so we have to kind of go through the process of like grab the turnip, set up the spacing, like trap him, move in, kill him. Like there's it's a bit more involved because we are slow. But we also have all the tools to like make that happen.
I think that makes sense, and my spacing, I think, has been an issue, and I think that the next step I need to take to get better is having better spacing, because I do feel like, and we go over it, right? Like you have really, I understand, and I even see it sometimes.
It comes up
too
sometimes.
late. Yeah, like a lot of times, like characters on side plat, just the angle that they land, I'm always, and I get caught, like I dash dance and I get caught like getting hit while being dashed. Like I get hit while being dash danced, right? And I know that that's because like I'm not dash dancing at the right range. Happens a lot against Falco, for example, especially like Falco on side plat. If I'm not beneath the platform like that or Fox, right, or Sheik, taps a lot against Sheik. You know, needles are make it tough, but you know what I mean. Like Game & Watch happens a lot, right? I think Game & Watch is a character that, you know, has disjoints, is trying to like really just trying to get like a dashback option or whatever, or kind of call stuff out. He's not stuff like that. So I think that's the next step. I think my punish, I could still get, you know, a little bit more. Like I think you saw that person's ZI was not very like good, and I could have probably hit him harder. They had like one or two, like, okay, like that was a pretty good string. I dropped the chain grab a few times. I do think I should practice the chain grab more, and it just helps to like me say this because I have the tournament coming up. But
yeah, that's actually a good call. So in the last 8 minutes, you want to kind of like kind of figure out what to do in preparation for LMM.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's no bracket. I looked, and there, at least as of like 2 hours ago, um, there was nothing.
So
Which I get it. They just closed Reg like yesterday.
yeah. It'll probably be a day or so before the bracket goes up. So we don't need to worry about that. If you do see,
It doesn't matter. I have my preparation.
Exactly. So
Character matchups or whatever.
So chain, I agree with you on the chain grab. So like clean it, like I would say that like practicing and familiarizing, practicing the chain grab, and I would say specifically, try to get comfortable with doing it at at say 40%. Do you think 40% is reasonable?
To start at 40?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because the idea
that's a great question. So, and this might be a Peach Court question, but like, I know at 0, up throw, down smash is like really good, but I think everything after 0 it becomes a little tough. I need to figure out what to do in those medium percents and when is like a good time to start going for it. But let's just use 40, right? Let's just make that our rule.
Yeah. Well, okay. So in terms of when it starts, you can start it on Falcon at 0. Because it has lower gravity than Fox and Falco. Against Fox and Falco I believe is 26 or 28, and Fox
Then it starts.
Yeah, like so after throwing them, I believe that is what the percent they have to be at. But that is also like a very, very like that's assuming you do everything perfectly out of the throw.
Yeah.
I do not know if that is like couldn't do that consistently when I was like...
Yeah, it's like Falcon at 0.
Exactly. So I would say that versus Falcon, try to get comfortable with doing it at 40% versus Spacies, and 20% versus Falcon. Do you think 20%?
No, I could do it. My rule with Falcon is like 15.
And 15% versus Falcon. Cool. So we'll just say that the idea here is that we're gonna maintain the Falcon one, and we're gonna try to get the Spacies one a little bit more comfortable. The idea here is that we want to be able to grab people on FD or in the middle of Pokemon Stadium or whatever, or Dreamland or whatever at those middle percents, and then just do the chain grab to until we can't anymore, whether because they're going to end by landing on a platform, whether they hang out in the middle and they get too high. The idea here is that we want to be able to just get that damage if they're giving it to us.
I'm doing the thing that Law does on smaller stages where I dash attack in the middle of the chain grab. I actually don't like that because I think that they're already DIing, off the grab, like they're ready to DI, and it's just hard to follow up. I think it helps at certain areas to get a plat land, but I think it's still kind of tight. But I have been doing that more lately, and I think I'm not gonna do that at Let's Make Moves.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think that dash attack has a place, but the reason I don't like dash attack when they're near a platform is because they're probably DIing. There's a good chance that if they're if I up throw them and they hold towards the platform, they're probably going to. It's reasonable for them to continue holding towards the platform, as a way, because that's where they want to go with the up throw anyway. So they're gonna wind up DIing away on my dash attack anyhow, so that's not a terribly exciting follow. What I like doing in that situation is sometimes just re-grabbing them and just immediately forward throwing them.
Yeah, you've talked about that.
Yeah, and I saw you did that versus the Fox and the Fox on on the Battlefield game. So so you're aware of that one, but yeah, I would say that in general, I think it's better to put them on the platform, generally speaking.
If I know they're DIing out, I will sometimes do that at around 90 to 100.
Oh, you can do it earlier.
I'm it's just a vibe thing. On FD, I'll do it too. Yeah, FD sometimes even more because there's no side plat for them to get back on, and I think it helps. But most people just DI into the middle of the stage. And I know at 118 up smash kills if they know DI the up throw.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. So I think the mental game is. So I'm gonna add spacing to this. I'm just gonna say that dash movements, dash dance and run, and dash to run to crouch movements. build familiarity. Your wave dashes and your float stuff look generally quite good. But one thing on spacing that I'll add, and floating. And I'm adding floating separately because I think that, like, with this one, it's just you, like, get more comfortable with the high, with letting your hitboxes be active for longer when spacing / moving. Actually, I took a... Did you see something I posted in the Peach Court? It was like a tech skill... It was like a lab thing. If no, that's fine.
No, I didn't. No.
Let me link you it, because I think you might find this... I wouldn't, like, try to learn this for it, but, like, you might be doing some of this just, like, automatically. So, here. So, I'll just... Here. Now, let's see here. Get more comfortable letting your hitboxes be active for longer when spacing moving. Try to be more find ways to be more comfortable. Find ways to land from floats comfortably and quickly. Into dash transition. So basically, like, land from it and then dash. Because that was, like, something that I noticed on FD that would have helped. Like, against the Ganon and the Fox, like, those both would have helped you a lot when you're floating away from them or you're floating in place. Being able to land and quickly move, like, dash in either direction, I think would have dodged a lot of their, like... A lot of the attacks they fell on you with, basically.
I think my instinct there is to shield.
It is. But we can get out... But a lot of times you can get out of the way. So I would say that, like, that would be the last thing I would say. Yeah, try to... shield use. You shield when you can still move out of the way still. Try to push. Try to push evasion a bit further. I'm not gonna say like.
What do you mean by that? Like.
So like, in your casual games. So what I mean by that is, instead of blocking an attack coming down on you, try to see when try to spot the jump or movement they do to set up that position, to set up being above you, and dash out of the way then.
Okay, I get you. So, like, for example, if Falcon is gonna try to, like, full hop stomp or something, or Falco or Fox or whatever, full hop down here, you know, it's dashing out of the way, not when they're already down airing, but it's when they're doing the movement, the spacing to set up that. Gotcha.
So this will also, I'm gonna add a note. This will also help you go for full hop near intercepts or turn it throw up. Because it's the same skill, observation skill. It's the same observation skill. You just meet them instead of moving out of the way, instead of moving away. That's all that is.
Okay. That's good.
And then the very last thing I would say is let's talk about mental real quick. So.
Yes.
I know that you were thinking about stuff when we started the session. What was going on in your head, like, throughout the last 2 sets you played?
That was the Fox
and the Ganon.
And the Ganon. Well, the Ganon, especially toward the end, I was focusing on, okay, like, let's implement what Coach is saying. Let's try to catch that option. Let's see. Mostly what I'm thinking there is I'm keying in on that one thing, playing instinctually the rest, and the other thing I'm focusing on is, you know, my spacing to pull turnips, and then the kind of keep the mental note of throw grounded turnip up. Against the Fox, that was more brain off, because they were playing weird, and I didn't want to overthink it, and I knew that they were gold 1, and I'm like, I know that players, probably not the best, but I know that players at that level, you know, they are going to be susceptible to CC down smash because they're not going to time their L cancels perfectly every time or something. So I was a little, like, brain off, and then it was kind of toward clutch, like, edge guarding. I was, like, locked in, right? I'm, like, listening for the sound. I'm, like, which I think my edge guarding, like
Your edge
especially off
guarding
the
was like
illusion,
your edge guarding was the best thing about your play in versus the Fox.
yeah, which is what I was like really locking in on, and then trying to get like a decent punish, which I think I did like a few times, but so I wasn't thinking too much. I think it depends. Like when I normally play well, I think I'm thinking of a few things. Like keep a mental note. Like against Marth, like remember to like pull a turnip when it's safe. Don't pull turnip when you're in certain range of dash attack or something, or pivot up smash or stuff like that. There's certain matchups I key in. I think Falco I overthink. Or I don't know if I overthink against Falco or my instincts are bad. That's a matchup that it's weird. I wouldn't call it a problem matchup, but I don't think I'm very good at it. Like I'll win, and then I'll be like, I didn't play. Like GG's, we both played bad, type thing. Mm-hmm. I always feel that way against Falco. Like very rarely, unless like they're just not that good. If we're like at a similar skill level, even if I win, I'll be like, I played like shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm gonna. Here's what I want to say about that, and my suggestion on that, based on what you've told me. I think that versus the Ganon and the Fox, you played. That was like the best I've seen you play. Like, in terms of like compared to the other set like people you fought today, I think that versus them, you are way more comfortable. And this was with you juggling new ideas versus the Ganon. I think the key thing here is that when you are observing what the opponent is doing and structuring your decision, like structuring what you're focusing on, like, because I have a feeling that not thinking at all is very difficult, and if that's the case, fair enough. But because my mind is like that too sometimes, I can't just tell it to not think at all. That's why I've like learned things about like observation and other that's why I've learned how to give it tasks that it can focus on that are productive and helpful for me. So what I notice from what you've just reported is that it seems that it is to your benefit. If we can't avoid thinking completely, which is fine, it helps. When your attention is more about what the opponent is doing and what things they're going for and what openings you want to look, like what openings you notice you can look for of theirs, that's good. Like that seems to be solid for you because that keeps your attention on what they're doing. And then you're just kind of like filling in what you do with your knowledge of the game and such, right? Does that make sense, or do I sound?
Yeah, no. I think that makes sense. I think I most think when it's going really bad, and I'm like, what are they doing that's really bothering me? And then that's when I'll really start to overthink, and I'll be like, oh, like, well, they're doing this, and sometimes like it's just like something I don't know how to beat. So I try things and it gets frustrating, or I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like that can get pretty. That's when I tend to overthink, right? Like I played a Falcon that was like rolling out of the corner a lot, and I don't know. I just was having a lot of problems with that. Eventually, I got better at it. I was just not approaching, and I was just waiting for the roll and naring. But it just things like that. Sometimes I'll overthink.
Yeah. So there is a point where we're thinking too much. How are you going to catch yourself and like bring yourself back to like a more even keel? Because that's really the goal here.
I think of what you said a while ago, which I still do. If I'm getting fucked up, take a breath, and if I'm fucking somebody up, take a breath. I think both of those helps because it's like actionable, and it's something that kind of taps into like my yoga practices and stuff. I think that's a good thing to do if I'm doing that, or to remember like, okay, the thing like we just said, like if I have like a game plan, or like I think Mango said it. He's like, when I study, like I don't go into like a game with like a lot of things. I go in with like I'm into like really like key in on like these 2 or 3 things, and that's kind of where I started getting that idea, and I think that really helped me. So remember like those, kind of like keys to my win conditions, if you will, like those limited win conditions that I established before. Like, okay, XYZ, instead of thinking of the macro too much. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So I'm gonna add so for mental game, I'm gonna say take a breath. Whether we're fucking them up or getting fucked up, we want to stay level. Take a breath and look for the key openings.
I'm really happy. I'm happy I did this.
I'm so
That one
I'm
just
so impressed.
evaded me.
I'm so impressed with you. I'm so happy that you hit this. Like, good
That one
shit.
felt
Good
good.
fucking shit. Like,
Thank
oh my
you,
god.
Coach. That one felt really good because I've been like, I mean, so when we started, I was a silver 2 player, and I think we got to gold pretty quickly, and then once I got into gold, I got to gold 3, like pretty instantaneously, and I've just been stuck there. But I do think that like now I've really put a lot of the different practices that we've made. I still think that there's obviously a long way to go, but I think a lot of stuff has kind of come together, and I feel like I play the game more.
It's like night and
And
day.
I catch myself when I'm not. Like there were moments against that Fox player where I'm just like, okay, I gotta like not just CC down smash, and like I gotta play, like, and that helps, and I feel really good. I feel really proud.
I hope you have.
I wanted this before the tournament. Like I told my girlfriend, I was like, I really want to hit this before I go in. Like that's just like my soft deadline. Like I really want to do it. I'm so close. I've been feeling like I've been feeling more like a plat player like the last like 4 months. I felt that
You have
I've
looked
been
like
at
a
that
plat.
level,
You have looked like a plat player to me for a while now.
and I was like, I just need to get the result. Because I felt that way, and I think that's part of why I started playing better. Because I was just like, I know that I'm better than the little number, and that's okay. But I'll just keep working on things, and the results will come. And I think that really helped.
Yeah. Full disclosure, I am absolutely intending to put this one up publicly because I think that
Awesome.
this is a great one, and I want to share it with the people. Aside from that, I am gonna
Thank you, Coach.
I hope that I'm gonna go now, but like I hope that you have a great time at the tournament. I hope you enjoy
have fun.
your evening. Because, yeah, like, you did it. You did it! Like, that's so sick!
I know, Coach. Before you go, so 2 weeks from now would be the 20th. I cannot that Monday. Can we do it the 21st on Tuesday?
Yeah, but just write me a message here, and I will confirm what times I have.
Okay, cool.
Perfect.
Yeah, you want me to message you closer to the day?
No. Just leave it in the chat, and I will get to it
right now.
Like, I'm going
Cool.
to eat dinner, and I'll do it after dinner.
Okay, Coach. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you so much, and we did it. I'm excited, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun.
Yo, we fucking did it. Look. All right, have a good one.
You too.